You know, if you're not used to hearing the word no, it can be hard to handle sometimes, especially when yes is what you're accustomed to hearing. Sometimes Christian people use God like an ATM machine that is just programmed to spit out yeses every time you plug in the right PIN number. But unfortunately, sometimes in our lives, the word no is a have to. It is actually the best answer because every time we hear a no, we need to remember that God has a greater yes. And also that this life is just temporary. Everything around us, even the sorrow you're going through right now, or the situation that doesn't seem like will ever end, is temporary. Our lives is like a vapor, James says. It's not going to last forever. But the good news is that we will live forever somewhere. That is the beauty of eternity. And when we get the no down here, we just remember the greater yes resides sometimes here, but always over there. John the Baptizer was in prison in Matthew chapter 11, and he sent two disciples to talk to Jesus and say, look, I'm getting discouraged here. I'm in prison. Doesn't seem to be nobody bringing a key. Are you the one, or should we look for another? And Jesus performed miracles, and he said, you go back and you tell John what it is you see. You see, John's doubt and his discouragement didn't mean that he wasn't a Christian. I mean, he was the one that baptized Jesus in the River Jordan and watched the dove descend on Jesus and the voice come out of heaven. Even John himself said, behold the Lamb of God, which taketh away the sin of the world. That hadn't changed because John was in prison, friend. Jesus is still Jesus. God is still God, regardless of the situation we're in. And it could get a lot worse for us. It could get better for us. We don't know. But God is still God, and what's going down here, what's going on down here is temporary. When they removed John's head from his body, he went to be with the Lord. And that is the greatest reward that we can ever have. So the no was no, you're not getting out of prison. The yes is you're going home to live forever. Friend, I hope this brings some comfort to you today. Just remember this, that a no means that God's got something better. Why don't you hold on? Because weeping endureth only for a night, but joy comes in the morning. God bless you.